This is as niche Indian as it gets. I got paniyaram pan and my absolute like childhood favorites, churan. So I love churan. This was 1+1 free, so the Dutch in me just had to get it. This is the dress of my dream, and I love buying these as gifts for my girlfriends. I love this. It's like a hug from home. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I just came back from India last weekend and I have missed Amsterdam so much and I'm so happy to be back, but I had a blast in India this time. We went to Kerala, the most amazing food. I also filmed the Fort Kochi vlog. You can watch it here, and it was just a much needed time. And what I also love about India is all the stuff I bring back. So today I'm gonna show you everything I got back from India, and it's quite a lot. Let's just get started with it. First category is obviously food, not just food but also spices and ingredients. So let me show you what I got. First thing is this big bag of black tea. Every time I have a trip planned to India, a few months before, I start making a list of everything I need, and I was out of black tea to make like Indian chai with, and I don't really like the dip tea here, and this is like tea from Assam, which is a state in India very popular for its tea. So I got this big bag that my mom gave me of just black tea. Next up is some munchies. I got these tapioca chip situation, which is really popular in Tamil Nadu where I'm from. Next up is these soy sticks. These are like little crunchy sort of murukku style snackies. I love these, so big bag of those. Some more munchies. We have this Nimbu Pudina roasted chanas. This is like roasted chickpeas flavored with lemon and mint. This is a pack of bhel puri that you can make. Love that. And because it was Diwali, we had a lot of dry fruits lying around, so this is just some pistachios. Next is something very niche, churan. So I love churan. It's such a like a North India thing, and my mom knows how much I love churan, and I asked her to get me some papar. So this is mango papar. Basically is dried mango with some like chaat masala, like very salivating spices on top. I love these, and I also love munakka pachak. You have to be OG Indian to know munakka pachak churan. This is also basically dried sort of plum or grapes, I don't know, something like that, covered in spices, and these are two known to be like digestive, so I don't need it for that. I just love the taste. They're very tangy and delicious, so that. Plus I got some papar, which is just sweet dried mango in cubes. I absolutely love these. I also got these Thai mango slices with chili. I know you get them here, but they're just better in India. The mango quality is just, it's insane. In munchies, I also have some cookies and chocolates that are very Indian and my absolute like childhood favorites. Very classic nutties. These are one of my favorite chocolates. I already ate a pack, but I always bring this back because I love nutties. Next is your iconic 5-star and dairy milk. I love dairy milk, and I don't understand why this is not worldwide. The British did at least something right with dairy milk. And 5-star is just the OG chocolate. They come with Oreo filling now. I already had one of these. So good. Love these. We also love our biscuits and cookies in India, and my absolute favorite from my childhood is bourbon biscuit. This dipped into chai or coffee is just amazing, so I got a pack of that. Another one of my favorite biscuits or cookie from my childhood is Pure Magic. I would eat 2 of these like every day. These are the chocolate biscuits filled with the chocolate filling. They look different now, but I wanted to try it because these used to be my favorite. And my other favorite from my childhood is Jim Jams. So these are just small Jim Jam pops. They also look different now, but I had to get one of those. I also got some spices. You get a lot of spices here in the Indian store, but you don't get like these specific South Indian spices, like this pepper chicken. I bought this last time I went to India, and it is amazing. You just add this to like paneer or chicken or potatoes, and all you need is a pack of these, and it is such good food. And I also this time got Natakodi Colombo masala because they didn't have chettinad chicken masala, which I love, so I got this instead, and I love these spice mix. Also got a box of homemade papri for papri chaat. So papri chaat is basically these crisp dough fried discs topped with yogurt, tamarind chutney, coriander chutney, mint chutney, spices. I have a reel on this, which I will link here, on how to make chaat. But nothing beats these homemade papri. The store-bought one doesn't cut it, so I always bring a box and I savor them and use them up very slowly because I love this. It's like a hug from home. Got a pack of papad. I know you get papad here, but I bought it and it's not that good. Papad like directly from India. This is not like a name brand. This is probably a woman that makes it and my mom has contact with, and this is just such good papad. I love roasting a papad with my like rice and dal, and I was out actually. I used up a whole bag of this in a year, so this is gonna, I think, last me a really long time. More spices, I got Kashmiri red chili powder. This is also not name brand. This is like my mom sources it from somewhere and it is so good. I really think spices in Indian food just make such a big difference. If you have like high quality spices, the food just tastes so much better. And I think chili is something I don't get here that is good. I do buy it from the Indian store, but this fresh ones just taste so good. Another essential that I was running out of is thumbs up masala. This is also so niche. This is Shibuji, which is an iconic store in Kolkata, and this is basically lemonade or Coca-Cola spice. So we also add spices to our cola drinks. We're crazy, I know, but I love using this in my Indian lemonade mix. I will again link it here. And all my friends, all the white people here, all my friends absolutely love this, and I had to get a box of this, and this other box is for my friend Komal because she also fell in love with it. The last thing in the food department, I got this Vattakodambu rice paste. I got some last time I went in January and I'm almost out, and I love this because you can just mix this with some rice and eat it, or you can even use this as a chutney with your dosa or idli, which I eat. I will link a day in my life here where I use this. This was 1+1 free, so the Dutch in me just had to get it. I also got a box of samahan. If you know samahan, you know this is an essential. I had a lot of them in stock, but I drink a lot of these in winter or whenever I'm feeling like I'm getting a cold or feverish, or if I just feel like I'm getting sick. This is so good. I also carry this when I'm going camping or when I'm traveling. I always have samahan with me. And if I ever get sick, I'm having like 3 a day, and if anyone else is sick, I'm giving them these. So I had to get a restock, and now I have a whole box of them. Another thing I got that is in the freezer right now is I got theplas. And theplas are basically flatbread made out of chickpea flour and like coriander and different herbs, and they're very soft, and you can make them and then freeze them. So I always bring back thepla with me. That's in the freezer, so I'm gonna be eating amazing food for the coming weeks. So that was all for the food section. Next up is some like random things that I just buy in India. So my favorite purchase from this India trip is this paniyaram pan. Never heard of what paniyarams are. They're like these poffertures looking dough things, which is made with fermented rice flour. Like any dosa batter you put in this and they become like savory poffertures. I want to make my own paniyaram, and I have the batter. You can even make it with like different batters. You can make it with chickpea flour batter. I am so excited to have this because breakfast game is about to change now. The next thing I'm gonna show you has to be the most niche, random, weird Indian thing I've ever asked my mom to get me to bring to the Netherlands. It's a plastic jharu. This is a broom that we use in India to dust the bed. Crumbs on the bed drive me crazy, but I'm my own enemy because I love eating snacks in bed at night while watching something. So I can't even be mad about it, but I hate having crumbs on my bed. And in India, we have this broom that we dust our bed with, and I just needed this because I need to get all the crumbs out of my bed, and this is how I know how to do it. I'm so happy I have this because now I can have crumb-free bed every night. This is as niche Indian as it gets. Oh my God. I also got some books from India, A, because they're cheaper there, but also because I needed something to read there. And one of my favorite authors is Marian Satrapi. She writes stories from her time in Iran and is very women focused. And these are her two new books, Embroideries and Women, Life, Freedom. I love her book Persepolis. If you haven't read that, you have to. And that book and this book are graphic novels, so they're really fun to read. So I'm so excited to read this one. And also Women, Life, Freedom, which is also like a graphic novel. I then bought Sylvia Plath Bell Jar. I feel like this is such like an iconic essential reading and I haven't read this yet, so I bought a copy of that. I also got some zines. Zine culture in India is really growing with some independent artists producing their own like risograph zines. So this one is from Sister Press, which is community-run, community-owned feminist library of South Asia. So I had to get this, and this I got as gifts for my friend. And it is, each one is a story of a very influential feminist woman writer from South Asia. So I got this from Pepper House in Fort Kochi. You can see it on the vlog here, and I love bringing stuff like this as gifts. That was everything random or food related, but now we come to my favorite part, which is fashion and makeup. I love fashion, I work in fashion, and every time I go to India, I make sure to get some things from homegrown Indian brands because India is so good with textile and artisanal, like traditional ways of manipulating textile and dyeing. So every time I go to India, I have to get some pieces. It might be a bit on the pricey end, but every time I wear those pieces in Amsterdam, people go crazy because it looks so amazing, so different. And all of these pieces are sustainable, they're artisanal made, and they have a story. So whenever I wear them, I feel like I'm wearing a part of my culture with me, so it makes it that much more special. And I have to say I'm very lucky. Every time I go, some brands send me over some things. So a lot of these I didn't buy myself, but I'll show you everything because you have to check out these brands, and all of these brands ship worldwide. So if you like any of this, you can actually buy it. I'll leave everything in the description box. Check out their Instagram. They're absolutely just amazing brands and I love what they're doing. So first thing first, this we bought in Fort Kochi. Check out the Fort Kochi vlog. It is an amazing store where we bought this from, and this is a shirt from 1111 and it's made with this traditional Bandhani style of dyeing clothing. Bandhani style comes from Rajasthan, where my family is originally from, so this is also very close to my heart and my culture. And this fabric is dyed with natural indigo, which makes it so much more special. I can wear it so many ways. I can wear it in winter, in the summer, because that's another thing. A lot of Indian clothing is made for summer. So whenever I have to buy something, I try to buy things I can wear all year round because we get like 2 months of summer, which is not anything to wear all my fashion clothing with. So this was just such an amazing purchase. Another thing that I bought is this necklace, the chrome finished like chain necklace from my favorite jewelry brand in India, Slow Studio. I will link them down below. I have a lot of their gold jewelry. I have worn them like for years and they look exactly the same. These are also like artisanal made, like really high quality jewelry. And if you've been watching my videos, you know I've been trying to wear more silver because they go so much better with my wardrobe and my skin tone. Like, I love this chain. It looks really chunky, really cool. I've already worn it like 3 times with my outfits and I'm super happy with it. These are some scrunchies that I bought from Anoki. Everybody who's been to India knows about Anoki, I think. So these are hand block printed fabric from Jaipur. This is a Jaipur brand and they make scrunchies out of this, and I love buying these as gifts for my girlfriends or also for myself. I love having these type of scrunchies because they really like spruce up an outfit if you just wear like a colorful fun scrunchie. So I love that. Another thing I get every time I go to India is hair clutches. Hair clutches, I feel like the right ones are hard to find in the Netherlands, especially the size I want for my hair. I don't want the big size. I want like medium size like this. And these are very cheap and I buy them from the local markets. Look how cute these are, like braided ones. This is the size I need for my hair and not to get a headache while wearing a clutch. So I got some of these. I got these like transparent ones. I break them or lose them quite regularly. So I always keep a stash of them with me. For some fashion accessories, my mom sells these really cute bags with embroidery on them. So I got this one for myself. This is like a clutch, a hard clutch with this sort of embroidery on it. It's all hand done. It comes also with a chain so you can use it as a sling, but I think this would look so nice with some outfits, or if I have to go for an event. I don't really have like going out bags because let's be honest, we live in the Netherlands and it needs to work in the rain and on the bicycle, but I think I could totally just wear this and ride my bicycle. So this really works. I love these. If you want to buy one of these, you leave her Instagram below, you can DM her. This was around like 80 euros, but this is like such craftsmanship, like it's all hand done, so I love that. This is another one of my bags my mother sells. These are priced a bit low, they're more like 10 euros onwards, and these are also like all embroidery on it. This is a gift from my friend, so I'm gonna give this to her. But I love the bag she makes. She has so much stuff like this, so I'll leave her Instagram below. If you want to buy any of it, you can DM her and she can send you some pictures. She just does this from home, so go and support my mom. I bought 2 makeup items because India has so much makeup beauty brands available there. When I lived there was nothing available, and now like every brand you can imagine is available, even brands that I don't find in the Netherlands available in India. But I always get this lipstick. This is like I think my 4th or 5th tube of this particular liquid lipstick from Wet n Wild called Give Me Mocha. This is my favorite nude color. This is the best nude for my lips. It's not drying, it lasts normally long, and this was around like 500 rupees, so like 6 euros. And yeah, I was running out of this, so I had to get this. I also got this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color orange, quite a popular item, the orange concealer to cancel out dark circles. I used this the other day and actually works. I wouldn't use this like every day, but if I'm filming or doing a shoot, I think sometimes the dark circles really come across, so I would use this to like lessen the effect. Another thing I buy when I go to India are sheet masks. These are quite cheap and they're usually on discount on Nykaa. Nykaa is like the Sephora of India. It's so big that even Sephora couldn't enter India because everything is on Nykaa. So I got these Innisfree sheet masks. So I got like 6 masks. Another thing I got is this Earthen Echo oil. I have finished up a bottle of this already, and I don't know if this is a coincidence, but ever since I started using this oil, people compliment my hair all the time. And I think it has made my hair more fuller and more like voluminous. Like it doesn't stick down like this anymore, and it has so much more healthy bounce. I could be imagining this, but I have used up a whole bottle and I just had to replenish it with another one. I use this every time I shampoo my hair, so I put this oil on minimum 2 hours before I shampoo. So every time I shampoo, I use this, and I don't use any conditioner. I just use this. If you want to know my hair routine, this is basically it. And last, we come to all the clothes that the brands sent me. I was very spoiled this time, but I also love filming my content in them and giving all the attention to these brands because they do amazing work. And in terms of European prices, I don't think they're that expensive compared to the sustainable, good quality stuff you get here. They're quite affordable for what they are. So I love giving them the attention. This is not sponsored at all. I just want to hype them up as much as I can because I love these brands. One of my favorite Indian brands, which is Jodi, they sent me something from their new collection, and it is these pair of denims printed flowers. So Jodi makes clothing from hand block printing, and they make their own designs and illustrations and prints, and their prints are to die for. I have so many Jodi pieces in my wardrobe. Every time I wear something Jodi, people stop me on the streets and compliment my outfit because it is such a striking print. They're so Indian without being like stereotypically like cliche Indian. So I love wearing their pieces, and I love that they're doing denim now because I wore this to a concert on Monday and I absolutely loved my outfit. It's gonna be one of my favorite denims for the winter. It's such a good way to add some like whimsy to your basic outfits. Another one of my absolute favorite Indian brands, I always get something from them. They make gorgeous dresses. This time I got a kurta set from them, and this kurta set is so gorgeous. They also illustrated this themselves and printed this on this super soft cotton mull fabric, and it's a kurta with this pant set. Look how gorgeous the print is, and I'm super happy to have a kurta, and I also want to style it in like a Western sort of ways, wear it with jeans or like with a belt or something, with boots. I can see a vision happening, so I cannot wait to style that. Next up, I got this white set from a new brand that I hadn't heard of, Staple Sum, but they reached out to me and I loved their clothing. It looked so fresh and breezy, and I already wore this once, and I love the trousers, and they also like custom sort of make the pieces to your body. So if you want to like make something a bit longer, make something a bit shorter, they can do that, which is great for me because I am very tall, and that's one thing with Indian brands. People in India are not as tall as me, so a lot of Indian brands sizing can be a bit small, and I can have a problem with Indian sizing sometimes, but they totally made it to my size. So this is the top. It's in this like crinkle fabric. The lining is like cotton mull, which is like super soft cotton, and the back has like a tie detail. I love this top, and it comes with this matching trousers. These are like wide leg trousers with this like ruched detailing on the bottom, and they fit me so perfectly, and they're actually long enough. And you can tell all of these brands are women owned because all of these pieces have pockets in them, and women are tired of not having pockets in our clothing, so I love that. The last speech was this total surprise. They reached out to me while I was leaving and said if I wanted this dress. This is from a brand called Tula. They're a Kolkata based brand, and look at this dress. I'm sorry, this is the dress of my dreams. This is so me and my style, but I love this sort of ruched detailing stitched here. You have to feel this fabric. It's mulberry silk. It is the softest fabric in the nicest color. This sort of minty pale green is my color. I love this, and I love the little details like their size tag and wash care sort of things are all hand embroidered. I'm a sucker for these sort of details. Like, look how pretty it is, and it fits super well. I love this dress so much that I'm gonna wear this on my birthday tomorrow, because this is just absolutely just me, and this screams me turning 36, and I can't wait to wear this. That is everything I got from India this trip. This was quite a lot of stuff. I am getting a little anxiety looking around because of the mess that I've created, but this is gonna push me to put everything in its place because I had kept it all here on the side to film this video since I got back, and now I can finally put it away and wear all the clothes. And yeah, I hope this inspired you for your India trip if you want to shop from there. If you're from India, comment down below what you get every time you go on your sort of annual trip. I would love to hear that because I feel like we all have these like niche things we always get when we go home. I hope this inspired you for your next India trip. If you get some ideas, check out all the brands I mentioned. They're good brands doing good things. And if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel because I'm finally monetized. That happened when I was in India, and it was really, really cool to celebrate that with my parents. So subscribe, like, follow me on social media because I post a lot of my India content there. And I will see you next time. Bye. While I'm next is up next, not food related but similar. The last thing, which is something I also got, that was everything that was food or So that was everything random, or if or